Welcome to episode 6 of the EDFD 460 video tutorials. This one is going to very quickly take us through how to use the new interactive map which I've uploaded onto the site. This interactive map is exactly as it says. It's a map where you can pinpoint either where you're living or where you're studying or both, where you were born, where your family live, and it's basically just a way of showing everybody involved in the unit the broad range of people that we have in the unit, which will make it far more interesting. So what you need to do is click onto the unit information folder on the home page, which you should all be familiar with by now. And in the table of contents, I have added a new entry, interactive map, which is entry number 5. So click on that once. And the EDFD 460 interactive map will appear on your screen. Now, in the case of this video tutorial, you can actually see a map appearing, but that might not happen with you because this particular interactive map operates on some software called iframes, which I don't think is very compatible with Blackboard, but we'll see how it goes. What you need to do anyway is scroll down to the bottom of the map where you see where it says full screen, so click on that once. And this will literally open a full screen of that particular map. Now you can see on the left hand side I have added 5 entries in already, so there's Bahrain, Benghazi in Libya, Brackley in the UK, Paphos in Cyprus, and Rusapi in Zimbabwe. So they're the various places that are importance to me. Bahrain, I lived for a long time. Libya, I spent my childhood there. Brackley, I went to primary school there. Paphos, I used to spend my summer holidays there. And Rusapi in Zimbabwe is actually where I was born. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a new marker which is going to pinpoint where I went to secondary school. So in the top of the screen towards the left, you'll see there's a thing that says add place. So click on that once. And this is your opportunity to actually add your own entry into it. Now you'll see on the main screen where the map is that a blue marker has been dropped onto the map. Now it's been dropped onto Africa simply as an arbitrary point, and we're now going to move that marker to where we want it to be. In this case I'm going to move it to a village in England called Repton, where I went to secondary school. First of all, I'm going to change it to red. So if you look on the left hand side where the markers are, click on the red one once, and the marker on the Africa map will actually change to red. Now what you need to do is you move it to the vague area of where you want it to be, and then you start focusing in on that particular part of the map and you pinpoint it exactly. So first of all I'm going to move my marker up towards the UK. And then on my zoom bar here, I'm not going to move the actual bar where the mouse is at the moment because that will move it too much. So I'm going to click on the plus sign once. Now that zooms in quite enough and we're actually missing the marker already. So if you click on the map and hold the mouse down, you can actually drag it around and you'll see that the red marker appears again. So now I'm going to click on the marker, hold the mouse down and move it onto the UK. Back to my zoom bar and press the plus sign once. And I'm going to press it again. Okay, we're now getting much closer into the UK, so we can see London, we can see Manchester, we can see Sunderland, Newcastle upon Tyne. So each time we click on that zoom bar, we're honing in further and further onto the map of the UK. Now, I actually want to be nearer to Nottingham. That's where this little village Repton is. So I'm going to move the marker a little bit more. Click on the plus sign on the zoom bar one more time. Okay, so we're getting there. Derby's actually appearing now just here. And somewhere near Derby, there's going to be a little village called Repton. Now, I'm going to move the map up so that my marker is appearing towards the top, and I've noticed that there's a little town called Burton-upon-Trent which is appearing. Now that is actually closer to the village than Derby is, so we must be getting close. Click on the zoom arrow on the zoom bar once and find our marker. I'm going to move it towards Burton-upon-Trent. Then I'm going to click on the zoom one more time. I'm going to find the red marker, and one more time find the red marker, and here Repton has actually appeared. So what I do now is I move the marker as close to Repton as I can and I let go. Then on the left hand side where it says name, I'm going to say Repton, Derbyshire, Adam, just to let you know that's about me. And in the description I'm going to say where Adam went to secondary school, and then I'm going to click on complete up at the top here. So what that is going to do now is say that That's where I want my marker to be, near Repton. I've given it a name and I've given it a description. So I click complete. And what that does now is it sends me an email. And when I get that email, I will go in and I'll double check that it's valid and there's not somebody playing around. And then next time you log into Blackboard and you have a look at our interactive map, it'll list it down here. So if you're interested, this is in no way part of the assessment or anything like that, but if you're interested and if you'd like to pinpoint the various places that are important to you in your life, please go ahead. I'll go through over the next 2 days and confirm them, and hopefully we'll build up this map of where we all are. I know that we've got people in America, and I know we've got people in Saudi Arabia, obviously a lot of people in Australia, but as you can see from what I've just done there, you can actually go right into Australia and into Victoria and into Melbourne, and you can pick exactly where you're living. So if you'd like to, feel free, go ahead, and let's have a little bit of fun in building this interactive map. I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying the unit. It's certainly very, very busy, which makes me very happy, and I look forward to working with you all over the next 10 weeks.